Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be trying to reorganize my bookshelf because I just went to New York, literally just filmed my outro for that vlog, and they got a lot more books and I just need to figure this out. So we're going to be attempting to get this figured out. I have this huge mess right here that I'm about to show you. So it may not look that bad, but it is kind of bad. So basically the situation is I have this bookshelf, I'll show you, that is like, it's spinny. Okay, you can't even like see this, it's hard to show you, but that's the whole thing. And obviously it like spins around. So yeah, here, I'll just show you like this. You can't really see it, but I have that, and then I also have this situation, which is my physical TBR. But I have too many books for said physical TBR. So this is that situation. But I just got a bunch more books, as you can see. So we're gonna try and figure this out. And I might not be able to do a lot right now or today because I have to go to a wedding in like an hour and a half. So we're gonna have to like change. Sorry, this angle's not really doing it for me. Change and all that situation and leave, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so try to set this up in a good spot. Taking all my books off the shelf and put them here and somewhere over there. Those are like more not books, just like stuff I put on here. But the thing that I know aren't moving, I'm pretty sure anyway, are my boys of time, and they're in this place of honor. But we shall see about that. And then obviously I haven't taken off any of my physical TBR yet, just because, you know. And so the situation is I have this little pile that I just got in New York from Barnes & Noble and other places. I have to add 8 books to my physical TBR. I'm also going to count all the books I have. So yeah, I don't know really what I'm going to do with this situation, but we're going to get there. The problem with me is I want to put all my authors together, and that means then I have it just like for instance, I've only have this one, well I got the second one but I haven't read it yet, and so this is just gonna be like lonely by itself. Then I also want to put like genres together, so then my like ones don't match. It's just a whole thing. Also my little shelves, like they're kind of small, you know, and I also just want to display everything. And so then I don't want to have to turn it, which is literally the point of the thing. It's just a me problem, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna try some things. So hopefully this is good enough lighting without my light, but I did just finish this shelf basically. I mean, I still have all of this stuff, but I'm just gonna put it in the back, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, so this is this shelf, and I still might add like some different stickers or stuff if I want to, but I think this will mainly stay the same, hopefully. Obviously, once I like read more of my physical TBR, I'll have to add them here and like move stuff around, but this is mainly what's happening. So first is, I don't think I've ever really moved my Throne of Glass, but I've from Assassin's Blade to Queen of Shadows right here, and then right across I have Empire Storms, and then I just really like the Empire Storms cover, so I have it this way. And then Tower Dawn, Kingdom of Ash, and then I did just put Akatar right here. And then my little, this is what I got from the Ripped Bodice when I went to New York. It just says Rysand, and honestly, I don't really love the smell, but it's for the vibes, so there you go. And then once I get more of the books, because my plan with the Akatar series, obviously I've already read it, but I'm getting the physical copies because I read them like on my phone, one by one, and I'm going to reread it. I'm going to vlog it all. It'll be a spoiler vlog, and I'm gonna annotate it. And so then, once I have all of them, obviously, or all the ones that are out, I'll make it its own shelf. I think they will all fit on one shelf, and yeah. But then the next one that's right down here are my Elsie Silver The Rose Hill series. And actually shout out to my mom because she figured this out. It's actually 1, 2, 3, and this is my favorite one, so I was trying to display it cute, and then she was like, oh, you could do that, so slay. And then I just put this little Ripped Bodice bookmark that I have in there, and then I painted this candle, so we just have that then. Here is just a bunch of romance books. Rewind It Back, and then this is also Rewind It Back. It's just a special edition, and I'm gonna order all, or ask for my birthday, all of the Windy City series. So when I get that, I'll make it its own shelf, but for now it's just with these. And this is the Love Hypothesis, and once I read more of Allie Hazelwood's, I'll make her own shelf, but for right now it's just, I've just read the one. And then I have my 2 Abby Jimenez books that I've read, or that I have and I've read. Yours Truly, which is my favorite, that's why it's in the front, and then Just for the Summer. And then this is another sticker from the Ripped Bodice. This is actually a bookmark I made, and I just stuck it in there. And immediately down from that is my Gold Rush Ranch series, and I do have a false start. It's just over on my desk because I am tabbing it. And then I also put Done and Dusted right here, and we'll see once I read the rest of them if they'll fit with it, or if I'm gonna have to put a different, like, change it to a different shelf. But I just put it there since it's like cowboy romance, kind of fits with the vibe. And then I just have another candle from the Ripped Bodice. It just says One More Chapter, and that one I actually do like the smell of. And then over, I have all of my Emily Henry. So this is Beach Read. It's just the special edition, and I like the sprayed edges, so I put it that way. Great Big Beautiful Life, Book Lovers, Happy Place. This is again another bookmark that I made, and I just stuck it in there. And then right there I have another candle that I painted, and then I got a pack of Emily Henry stickers, so I put this one. It says In My Emily Henry Era, and it's just a little heart. So then down again I have my I have the Eras Tour book, and then I got this for my graduation book, and it's just like a Taylor Swift style book. And then I did get this little sticker. It's just a hand with all of her like albums as the bracelets, so I just kind of stuck that in there because it's really cute. I might take it off to like actually put it somewhere. But then here is the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher. I just have them all slanted like that. And then I have another painted candle right here. And then I'm gonna be so honest, I don't know where I got this sticker. I think my friend gave it to me, so shout out Maya if you did give it to me, or if I bought it myself. Shout out myself, I guess. But it just says iced Americano. I don't know, I had it up here anyway, so I just plopped it on there. And then down here is my little K-pop shelf. This is all from my friend Maya, and I have like this Han poster because he's my bias in Stray Kids. I have this Ordinary album, and I think there's other stuff in there, and then I have some posters right here, and well, like, this is just one poster, and this is like a lyric booklet, I think, or I don't know what that is. And then I have this Jack in the Box from J-Hope that she gave me too, and then this is the CD that I just put there, and then I have Alter Ego by Lisa, I don't know, I just forgot her name, and then actually this I did buy by myself. We Are by Idol, I think is who it is by. Yeah, so this, and then I have a bunch of stickers from my friend as well that I just kind of keep right here, and so that's on that. And then down here at the very bottom I have Better Than the Movies and this candle because I didn't know where else to put it, and once I read more of one painter I will make her a separate shelf. And it's kind of sad that I have it all the way down here, but you gotta put it somewhere. So over here, this is the Good Girls Guide to Murder trilogy, except I haven't read As Good as Dead, so that one's not on there yet. And then down here, my niece and my sister really want me to read this. It's the Wing Feather Saga, and I just haven't gotten to it, but it's just sitting right here. And then I have this Divergent copy that I haven't read, but I got it a while ago. I don't really know why. Anyway, so that's down there. And then I have some YA fantasy, which is quite literally just the Powerless trilogy, and then Carval. Oh, sorry, if you can't see that, but I have Powerless and then Carval. These are all of the Barnes & Noble exclusives. And so then the last one I just have down here is Beartown. It's all alone in like jail or something because we don't talk about that. That's all that's on there. Yeah. And then I'll just put the stuff that's on my bed or on that chair over there in the back later. But what I haven't done is my physical TBR, and I think I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow or later tonight. Probably tomorrow. So it's the next day, and I took all the books that I had over there, and they're all right here. So what I'm gonna do right now quickly is update all my Notion, because I have like a physical TBR thing and a like library one. So I'm going to update that, and then we're going to try and fit them on there. And if they don't, we're going to have to work it out somehow. I don't really know. So we're going to do that quick. I have 30 books on my physical TBR. these books into my Notion and counted them. I have 30, actually, yeah, 30 books that I haven't read. And then I'm gonna count all of my books in a minute after I put all of these ones and those ones in here. So I don't really know. It's not a very good filming spot, so hopefully it'll be fine. But yeah. Okay, so we finished putting everything away, and I ended up having to put Crescent City in a different spot, but this is what the TBR shelf is looking like so far. So I have a bunch of them in the back as well, but you just can't see it, so I'm just gonna have to dig if I want to read one of those. And then the way it worked, I had to put these two as slanted, but other than that, this is what it looks like. I did rearrange this a bit. My like actual shelf, it's mostly the same, but I just moved this over here. So now I have a Good Girl's Guide to Murder, just a Good Girl's Guide to Murder and Good Girl Gone Bad right here. Crescent City is down here, even though I haven't read it yet. I just didn't have room, and since it was a full series and it was really big, I just put it there. And then I just moved Powerless up one, and then we put these down here. I haven't read any of these, so it's also like kind of a physical TBR. And then down here I have Beartown, and then I forgot, but my mom got this and she didn't know I had read it yet, but she went to read it, and so then I got to put it up here as I do trophies. Actually, I need to add that to my Notion, and then I'm going to make sure my Notion is all correct, and then we're going to count all of my books, and then we'll either find a number, and then we might also update my book journal or my reading journal, because I have a couple spreads of, or just a spread of my like my library, and then like once I read them I color them in, and if they're not colored in I haven't read them yet, so we're gonna do that, and then we will be done with reorganizing my shelves. Okay, so I just finished doing my book journal and counting all my books, and I have a total of 74 books. 44 of them are read and 30 are still on my TBR. So that is the end of this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and comment any video ideas you guys have for me down below. And follow me on Instagram and Goodreads, and all of those links will be down in the description. And I will see you next week. Bye.